With Kelowna's promised tiny homes projects now not expected to be in place until next month, and minus 25 showing up in the overnight forecast, for people living rough, it's very difficult. And the city is concentrating on two things. One, trying to help people stay comfortable, and number two, trying to avoid somebody freezing to death.
That is always our number one concern. There are a number of things that we've introduced with this cold snap. Most significantly is the introduction of warming buses. And so we piloted this last year with one bus nightly, and we have scaled that up this year. So starting last night, there were 3 buses that were available at the designated overnight sheltering site. That's in addition to a number of other things that we do in terms of trying to find people who may be hunkering outdoors, checking on their well-being vigilantly, distributing warming supplies, think toques, blankets, toe and hand warmers and the like, as well as we're making the offer of those thermal shelters that we piloted last year as well.
Break that down to me. How many people do you have out there trying to find people that might be at risk?
Yeah, so when the weather gets like this, we're relying on all of our outdoor workers. And so certainly bylaw services, outreach workers with the not-for-profit community, our commissionaires here at the City of Kelowna, RCMP have their trunks filled with warming supplies and are actively distributing those as well. Our fire department has warming supplies as well, so that everybody in the course of the work that they do are vigilantly looking for our unhoused under these conditions.
But there isn't an indoor location that people can just pile into.
Unfortunately not. And this is a perennial issue in our community, and we're not alone in that respect. It's not as simple as just finding a suitable bricks and mortar solution, because you have to have the specialized staff in order to adequately support and supervise people in that kind of a situation. And this year over year has been a challenge in our community amidst the labor market and other.
And then it comes to these tiny homes, which I guess we all hoped might be in place by now. They're not. What's the outlook there now?
Yeah, of course, all of us, certainly those who are unhoused, and all of us who are in this work of trying to manage this difficult situation are really looking forward to the temporary supportive units opening up. BC Housing has last reported that the Crowley site will open up in February, and the site on Highway 97 will open in March.
Right. So how are you feeling about all we've just discussed? It's supposed to we're seeing a minus 25 in the forecast. How are you feeling about, how ready we are to make sure that nobody dies in this cold snap?
Look, I am never feeling great when these circumstances are unfolding. I feel good about our preparations. We've done the best that we can amidst the constraints and the challenges that are very real in these circumstances. And so I'm very confident in our staff in terms of vigilantly seeking out individuals in need, connecting them with emergency health services, distributing those warming supplies. We have an emergency weather response table that is meeting every morning to assess what happened over the overnight and over the previous 24 hours, and whether or not there's anything more that we can do to mitigate these risks in the next 24 hours. That group will continue through the duration of this event.
I think it's appropriate that we're talking outside on this conversation, but I think I'll give you a break now and let you go and warm up inside.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, and thanks for watching Kelowna Now.